and Chris did not make the playoffs. Chris, I want to go to you first because you don't really ever make the playoffs. So how does it feel to be left out once again?
Unfortunately, the Nets did not make the playoffs. The Dwight Howard deal that I made actually...
Let's meet the big...
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's DJ in at the point. And for the Jazz, Collins and Kessler there in the middle. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. And this promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, B.A., are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
There's the triple. Shot is good by DJ.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's rejected. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. The 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And Utah calls time here. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only had themselves to blame.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's George. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Here's DJ. Off target from 3-point range. The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Kessler. Ingram against Collins. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Williams grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Misi. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Shot is good by DJ.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 7-point differential. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Williamson with the block. The finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And he makes it. George has got 9 points.
And such a sturdy frame on George. I mean, it makes it easier for him to take those shots on his way to the rim.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting. And beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Here's DJ. A 38-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
And Utah calls time here. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
That's a game they know. They probably could have won, and had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they looked like the better team.
A line change here for Utah. Deep into the season, this Rookie of the Year race has taken a clear shape. We have a good idea of who has a legit chance to take home the award. There were a few bright spots during the season for him, but overall just not enough to bring him up towards the top.
And even if he's not at the top of the list, he deserves a lot of credit for what he's done in this rookie season.
Well, he starts with the effort. He's really competed all year long. That's what the coaches have talked about. And obviously he has a few things to work on, but the future, it's a bright one.
Here's DJ. 17 points in the game. The three, and another three for New Orleans.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Collier, no good. New Orleans leading by 13. Here's DJ. Give him 20. And a miss there on the triple. Clarkson with the ball. Checked by Murray. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Pelicans have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Here's DJ. And it's all from three-point range. Clarkson against Murray. Here's Hendricks. And another miss by Utah. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Substitution on the court.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Then it's Filipowski. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Suns played some superb basketball. He picked up 38 points and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Murray's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And here we can check out the story for Colin Sexton. Jazz trail by 20. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Can't get it to fall.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hendricks. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's DJ. Check by Sexton. Knocks down the long J. DJ's got 35.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, already up 26 points as this quarter ends.
The Pelicans.
And they've been shooting the lights out from... Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
So for the Pelicans right now, on the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Then there's Zion Williamson, and it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Utah shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
It's stolen away. Ingram, the pass to DJ. And got it. Another basket.
Once again, he's hit the 40-point mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season. That one, no good.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's George. Pelicans cleared away. Messi's got his 8th rebound here tonight. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brandon Ingram is in his 6th season with the Pelicans, and he said, I love New Orleans. It's a perfect fit for me and the way I want to operate. They do here, less distractions. I can go play basketball whenever I want to with direct access to the facility. I feel connected with the city and the people around me. Brian, he's dialed in.
Sure is. Thanks, Allie. Collier, he's checked in for Sexton. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. They need this. Offensive board.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Here's DJ.
New Orleans foul. Messi. Second personal foul. First.
Right after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
And he recovers it. And it's Clarkson missing.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Clarkson's got 9 points now in the second half.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Here's DJ. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. DJ's got 43 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Walker Kessler out there with Filipowski. And it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The Pelicans lead by 20. Here's DJ. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Poke loose. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town. And then on Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards.
This is going to be a really tough stretch of schedule for them. They've got a lot of road games coming down the pipe, and they have not had a lot of luck finding success on the court when... traveling.
Collins, he's checked in for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Hendricks. Here's DJ. And the Pelicans get it back. McCollum, the pass to DJ. Clock at 4. Here's the 3. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Stripped it away. Pass to Williamson. Over Collins. And Williamson gets it to go. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Three-pointer. They get it back. Here's Misi. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Now, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's George, tightly guarded. Outside for Sexton to stop the drought. And George gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. George has got 22.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
That shot off. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Who poked away?
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Let's go with a 3. For 3, Sexton. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's DJ. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
How many times are we going to hear Zion's passing is underrated? Add this one to the list. Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Utah has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Collins. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pelicans.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DJ.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
To halt the run, Williams grabs the board. Here's New Orleans now. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Pelicans foul, number 9.
A different look for Utah. Mikhailov. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.